What we're really talking about is self-confidence. And it's true, they're not arrogant, they're not braggarts, but there's something about them, each differently, that exudes confidence. Well, where do you get that? You had it even when you were
Proving
16.
yourself over and over and over and over and over again.
I was saying this to a friend the other day who was totally not even about dance. It's more about like a relationship, you know. And you have to have confidence. You have to get it from inside. You can't like look to other people to give you confidence, and you can't look for, you know, things to give you like, you know, like accomplishments and stuff like that. Successful things that you accomplish that can help give you confidence. But it really, I believe, for me, it starts within here. You know what I'm saying? I've always given myself confidence from a young age, because I started in this business when I was 7. You know, I started acting and singing and dancing and doing everything there was to do, you know, and it's hard getting rejected when you're a child, you know, and you're going on acting auditions, 3 auditions a day, and then a dance audition, then homework, like, you know, and you get rejected from all the auditions, they say thank you, and you're a child, like, you know. So for me, it had to start really young. I had to search within myself, and, you know, you have to pick yourself up. You can't let yourself get down, you know what I'm saying? You really can't.
Did you have supportive family?
I had a very supportive family. My family, you know, my parents weren't stage parents. They didn't follow me everywhere I went because I just wasn't that type of child. I've never enjoyed that. You know, a lot of kids have that, which is fine, you know, but it's good to, you know, be on your own and to be independent and to really own yourself, you know, and to go out there and give it all you got. And I think the more you fall down and you pick yourself back up, the more confidence that you can kind of give yourself in the long run, if that makes sense, you know?
It does. Shai, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, when you're, for every audition, all the auditions I go to, it's probably 1 out of every 10 or 12 that I book, all because of what you look like. So you cannot be so hard on yourself, because most of the time it's about who the choreographer knows, how you looked that day. Are you the right height? Are you the right weight? Are you the right hair color? Are you the right color, period? Like, I've gone in for jobs and gotten cut and not known why, but in the end, maybe you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, well, they wanted all black girls, or, oh, they needed all brunettes, or whatever. So you just can't be hard on yourself, because you never know what the reason is for being cut, and it's never personal. It's never because you're not talented, because obviously if you're signed with an agency, you're talented. So you can't just get down on yourself, and you gotta keep going to class, and so you feel confident about your dancing, because if you're a dancer, you don't ever want to feel like I didn't do a good enough job. You don't ever want to feel like that, right? Yeah, so just gotta keep it up.
She brought up a good point. For me, when I was a dancer and auditioning, it was class that gave me that confidence. It was taking class constantly, every single solitary day, over and over and over again. That's what gave me the confidence. Well, I was like, well, at least it wasn't about my dancing, because I know I'm a good dancer. I'm signed with a good agency. I take from good teachers. You know, you can't be bad and take Marguerite's class.
Yeah.
Good teacher.
Oh, no.
No, she'll whip you into
Yes.
shape. Or Jackie Slight, or you know, someone like that. Okay, that's what class gave me the confidence that I needed when I left that audition. Was like, well, at least it wasn't about my dancing. It was one of those other things that I have absolutely no control over. And if I have no control over it, then I'm not going to worry about it.